Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Kara.
And we are Soul Haunting Investigations. And tonight we are at the Twin Tunnels. And
with our dear friend Lindsay.
Yeah, with our dear friend Lindsay, we do. We have a guest tonight. So it's very dark out here and very spooky. And we're going to go kind of explore the tunnels. We can't go in the tunnels because it is private property and it's active, so we can't really run.
And it's very long. How long is it?
It's like a mile long.
Yeah. There's only one manhole.
Yeah, there's holes on the side, but only one person can fit in it. Oh, it's scary. So we're just not gonna go in them, but we are gonna investigate because apparently in the 1930s, a man did lose his life here. And if you come here past 10 p.m., which is like 10:30, yeah, you can see him.
10:22.
Yeah. So we're gonna take our EMF reader, our voice recorder, and our ghost tube app, and we're gonna go see if we can talk to him. It'll be fine. We're fine.
It's so fun.
So while I was editing, I realized that I have videos of the Twin Tunnels during the day. So I'm going to insert those in. But basically, it's just down this long, windy road, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. There are houses around. But finally make it to the Twin Tunnels, and you see them on your left. And it's still super eerie during the day. They just look creepy. But yeah, I figured I would insert. Alright, back to the video. Alright, so apparently the haunted one is the left one. So we're gonna walk along here. I know.
I'm not a fan.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and put the EMF out. So what this does is it measures electromagnetic fields. It might be a little bit off here though because inside it has wires running all through, so if it goes off inside, I don't know if I trust it, but on the outside it might work, so we're gonna see.
I don't know. Looks like a bunch of death and decay in there.
If you want, you can go ahead and get out ghost too.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up our handy dandy ghost tube app,
which acts as it's not the phones. Did you see that?
I saw it, but okay. Ooh, like if you look down there, I don't know if you can see.
Kara. So anyway, we're just gonna let this do its thing. I wonder, it could be straight up. No, what? That's crazy.
Oh god.
So anyway, what GhostTube is it's kind of like a spirit box, which a spirit box, it like channels through radio frequencies, and ghosts are believed to be able to pick out words, and sometimes they do sentences. So what's cool about this is it has a word bank, so they can go through and pick a word out. So we're gonna see if we hear anything. So yeah, let's go further.
Okay. I'm not as brave today. Can you see down there?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so as you can see, it's pretty dark down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't really see much.
You can't even see the end.
This thing just keeps going off. I wonder, no, like, look at that. It's not even because we're close or anything. Like, it just straight up keeps going off to ready. Look at that.
Well, nothing's coming through on the GhostTube app yet. So we'll see if anything changes. And as far as the... Ooh, I can hear my echo.
I know.
As far as the supposed experience of seeing a man appear, I don't yet.
So... is that thunder?
I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
It might be that airplane. We're just hearing all kinds of noises. However, about the man, my friend back in the day, maybe like 8 years ago, was here, and he took his phone and he just kept snapping shots. And this was the middle of the day, maybe like 3 p.m.
Maybe we should. Let me see.
Yeah, start taking pictures.
Should I use flash?
Yeah. And he was like flashing pictures over and over, and he went through them. And in one of the pictures, there was a man standing up against the wall, kind of leaning like this. And like I said, they were milliseconds apart, and he was only in one. So that's cool.
I'm just trying to get a couple good images.
Is there anybody here with us?
It's so chilly in here.
It is chilly in here. Is there anybody here with us?
I'm gonna have a fall count.
Yeah, you're all here. That's crazy. Oh my god. This is wild. Is there anybody here with us? We have an app. Oh look, it's almost like it's like answering. Here, I wonder if we do. Maybe it's a little better than video. I do. Here, let's put this down. Here, Lindsay. Keep it on us. Alright. So, this right here is an EMF reader, sir. And if you could answer that with us. So, if I ask if anybody's here, if you could make that light up. So, is there anybody here with us? You could even just make it go to that second green.
God, I don't want to go further.
We don't have to go further. I can't run.
Did you hear those knocking?
Mm-mm.
No, did you hear knocking?
I did. But down that way.
I'm sure it was. This thing is so long. Your shiny flashlight down there. Look how it, oh, it's so eerie.
Yeah, it's really hard to see anything. But it goes down forever.
It's kind of like so dark that you start seeing things. And it's like, is that really there?
Yeah, or your eyes. You know when you stare at a light for a long time
Mm-hmm.
and you see
you.
Oh my god. See, I told you I'm gonna leave you there. I can't protect you.
We were all on the same page.
Okay, let's stop it. Let's stop it here. Oh god,
I turned it off. I turned it off. I don't want to hear anything else.
You should turn it back
At the
on.
moment.
So if you didn't hear it, it just
Look at
said,
your phone.
oh god. It just said watching you, and that spooked us.
That's all I needed to hear. So get the fuck out of there.
We gotta go back in there.
No, girl.
Yeah, well,
We've regrouped ourselves.
yeah, that was a little bit spooky.
It was a little intense. In the video, you should be able to hear the GhostTube app
It said watching you.
say "watching you."
We ran. We did mention, to be fair, in our intro
I
video,
did warn y'all
that we are
then.
flighters. But we looked at the pictures that Kara took of the tunnel.
Yeah, maybe we
Maybe
can
you
do
can
a
see
quick.
it. Yeah. Well, I'll put it up on the screen regardless.
We'll put it in.
If you look, you'll see 3 black orbs at the top of the picture. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over there and we're
go
gonna
back.
use. I have a voice recorder, so we're gonna go over there and we're gonna use this and see if we can catch some EVPs.
Should I, after we do that,
dead?
still mess with the GhostTube app?
You
for a
can have the
second?
GhostTube app on if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
We're back in. We're going to try our best to remain calm.
Yeah, we're gonna turn the GhostTube back on like we mentioned and do some EVPs. So I'm gonna start the recording here. Okay. Should we
All right,
listen
so
to
the whole
it?
time I also had the GhostTube up
GhostTube
and nothing has come across yet.
Do you think we should go a little further in?
A little further in.
1 minute.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We need to keep an eye on the back as well, just to maintain.
Well, we'll have, as long as we don't go like super far in, we'll have plenty of time.
This is probably good. This is where around where we heard the noise.
A little further.
A little bit further.
Is there anybody here? What's your name? Who said watching? Or I'm watching? Are you nice?
What? Alright, we didn't get anything in that.
2 or 3.
Oh. It also could have been because it was on Lindsay's phone.
Car.
Okay.
What's your name?
Are you telling us to go back to our car?
This thing will not stop. To be fair, I did say, because there's wires running all right there. So I did say that, but
see
it
any
went
wires.
off. Look, it's right there. Oh my goodness, it's right there. But even if I point, because this goes to 10 feet, so even if I point it to that, it's not doing anything.
Car could be the train car.
Oh, it could be. Maybe he left. I don't know. Are you still with us? As soon as I said that. If you're still here with us, can you make this EMF light up for me, please? We're very nice people. We just. Oh, I thought I
that a
saw
manhole?
something over there. Yeah, actually, it is. Those right there, Lindsay.
That is a manhole in the wall. That is where people who are walking
Yeah.
can hopefully squeeze themselves into.
But usually there's some on the sides.
On the
too, like
sides,
right there, yeah.
I can see that.
God, I hate when it does that.
I know, it's the worst. Okay.
Ooh, I thought I.
It's like Slender Man.
Stop. I feel like I just saw something. Unless my eyes just.
Is there anyone still speaking with us?
If you're speaking with us, can you please make this EMF go off? Thank you very much.
It's a pretty good sign.
That is a pretty good sign. If you could tell us in the Ghost
look at
Tube
it.
app.
Move it away from your phone. Well, see.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Lindsay's phone just now. If you could tell us your name in the Ghost Tube app, there are names in there. If you would like to pick one out that is close to, or if it is your name.
Correct, because we haven't been able to figure out your name.
No, we would love to address you as such. Okay, so there was a car that drove past.
This
in
is
case-
private property.
Yeah, in
so-
case it's the cops, we gotta get out of here, but we'll regroup later in another video, so. All right, well, let's go. Thank you, Spirit. So we reviewed the footage and we realized when we were standing in the tunnel, like at the end where we were asking the Spirit to try to speak with us through the EMF, we noticed that it said car.
Yeah.
And further in the video, you'll obviously see that a car drove by, so.
It was just interesting timing. Well, I mean, to the point that it's like, it was like a warning. It felt like a warning, but we didn't realize that
Until we reviewed the
afterwards.
footage, yeah. So we just thought it was a little bit coincidence
Yeah.
that happened. So, and then another thing is that when I thought I saw something like further in the distance, we didn't realize that either. That I was holding out the EMF and it spiked all the way to red as soon as I said, I think I see something.
Yeah, none of us were paying attention to that either.
Mhm. And it was also crazy that in the beginning where it said watching, we were all sitting there talking about how dark it was and how we could barely see anything.
Yes, that's
So
right.
that was crazy too. And then Lindsay behind the camera said, yeah, it is really dark. And that's when she looked up from the camera and it said watching you. So we
It was
had
pitch black, so for
It
her,
was.
it was like a whole new world almost.
yeah. So yeah, it was just
It was just interesting.
It was
To say the
interesting.
least.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. We hope that you had a good time watching this. We had a good time filming it. We love being scared. It's a good time, even though we're flighters.
I'm working on it. I said
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That was scary though. Like, it's saying watching.
Yeah, that was intense.
I didn't like that. So, all right. Well, we'll see you in the next video
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Bye.
Bye.